Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello, people. Hello. Hi, Ange. I know it's Ange because it's all caps. What if I turned in one of those like weird podcasters where I had like a microphone in front of my face? I was like, hello. This is podcaster Adaron. Just kidding. I would never do that. I've always kept my microphone like just out of shot, and I plan to keep it that way. Oh God. Oh no. Good thing I only thought about it for 2 seconds. It's fine. Hi drawing, howdy. Hello, hi Potteron. Hey guys. I was listening to some really good like bass. Oh hi. Do you just know when there's people here? You're trapped now. Do you hate me? Did you see my DM? No, I did not. Did you send? You might have sent me. You might have sent me a DM while I was at work. And if you sent me a DM while at work, it's probably why I missed it. And I'm sorry, I don't get on Discord for. I don't get on Discord for too much. I did see your. I did see some notifications about people being fired. If that's what I. Some notifications that you sent about people being fired, and I think you sent that on like Discord Vibe server. That was my Discord summary that got sent to me later in the afternoon. Thanks, Zuko, for all your cat fur. I think your food's about to drop. It's about to drop, or maybe it already dropped. I don't know. Hi, Dougal. Oh my gosh, Dougal is frugal. Hey, Dougal. It's not for you, dude. This is my charging cord. Thank you. Thank you very much. What if we played Splatoon 3? That'd be interesting. Skull. Hi, Skull. What's the stream tonight? I don't know. I think part of me wanted to do some Elden Ring, I think. Okay, you're just gonna stay here now? Hi. Yes. You're just gonna stay here. Part of me wanted to do some Elden Ring, and then I was also considering doing, anything that you guys want to do? Ange wants to play Splatoon. I could do some more Man vs. Machine. Really, it was just kind of like a whoever kind of showed up. Because lately streams have been just kind of an amalgamation of like, hey, what's going on with people's lives, and just kind of like chatting and hanging out, right, Zuko? Oh. I have not watched the entire direct. I was at work at 8 a.m. this morning, and you just shut off my lights. Bro. Seriously? Hey, can you walk back here, please, and turn them on again? Just step right there. Step on the big red button. You got it. Oh, you're gonna lay on it. Oh, that's such a good idea. Good boy. What a stupid cat. This dude. Yes. Yes, cat. Excuse me, you're on my remote. Yeah, that. He's like, oh, this? What? What, this? This remote? You mean this power button is critical to your streaming? How did you do that? You're so goofy. Alright, well. He's just gonna be, yep. He's just gonna be this part of the setup now. Talking smack about your cat, yeah. He can take smack talk, right? Yes. Yeah, he just slow blinked at me. This is normal cat talk. You need to put them in their place. Otherwise they take over. Did Finn teach him to shut off the lights? No. I think he just knows when to be an interruption. Oh yeah, me and Drawing and Skull could play Deep Rock Galactic. That's also true. No, but Zuko has learned how to like make certain definitely interrupt things through various means. He'll literally, like, if he's not getting enough attention, he'll go over and like play with the door stopper things. You know those door stoppers that are on like springs and they go back and forth? Yes. But Skull then would have to get out of bed. That would be a shame. That's okay. That's also... Skull, that's how I felt when I got home from work today. I was like, dude, I'm so exhausted. And I also felt like it was very hard to get out of bed and get up and actually do stuff. And by actually do stuff, I mean hang out with you guys and stream, so that's part of it. Advocating for myself. But I'm only here once every 5 months, so obviously we should play Splatoon because I'm only available once every half year. Counterpoint to Ange, I'm about to start a welding job and probably won't be here for a long time. Oh no! Skull, are you, does it just mean that your schedule's gonna be super busy? Or are you... Why will you not be here for a long time? Counterpoint. You have work at Legoland? That sounds cool. I would love to work at Legoland. Counterpoint to Skull, you always play with Adoran, bro. It's my turn. Yo, it's my turn to share Matt. Stop. You've had him every other time. I'm like a superhero action figure. No, it's my turn to play with super amazing awesome Matt 5000 Collector's Edition. Hello, lurking. Hi, Colin. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Zuko says hi. Ash will be back. Finn will be back later. Sponge Ninja who? Sponge Ninja, huh? Oh yeah, that like doing used to do a lot as a kid. It was a fun distraction. I'd be happy to do whatever. I think, frankly speaking, probably the most important game for me to be making progress in right now is Elden Ring, because Elden Ring is kind of the major story item that I'm currently working on right now, so that's kind of part of it. But do I slip in Minecraft now and again? Kind of. I did play a couple of like modded Minecraft experiences the last couple months. I think I did stream it once. I am playing a little bit of Tekkit with my brother at the moment, but that's about it, really. Oh, yes, the rest of the Nintendo Direct. So I was at work this morning when the Direct dropped, and all I got was a text from Finn basically saying, like, Xenoblade! Apparently there's, like, Xenoblade Genesis is the next game in the franchise. I did not say series, because they are... Effectively, Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 are part of a chronicle. So the Xenoblade series is ended as of Xenoblade 3. However, the Xenoblade franchise, the concept, idea, and universe is still going to continue, but it's the trilogy has ended. So now we're moving into like a new era, you might say. So it's Xenoblade, not Chronicles, just Xenoblade Genesis. So we'll see what that actually means, what that turns into. Honestly, I'm probably going to bed soon, so I'm just being a stink. I'm just being a silly stinker. No, it's okay. But Skull, what's gonna take you around with welding? Does that just mean that you're on like 12-hour shifts or shifts that require you to work away from home kind of deal? Is that what's pulling you away from working or like being around at home at least? I mean, exciting that you have a job with your welding certification. I don't know why I said it that way. Certification. I know a lot of people who get certifications for things and they don't end up doing anything with it. So I have to wake up at 5 and get to my shift at 6, which is 10 hours. Yike. So wake up at 5 a.m., get to work at 6 a.m., and then a 10-hour shift at 6 means you leave at what, 4 p.m.? Ugh. 4 p.m. And then at which, even if you leave right on time, you leave right at 4, you get home at 5 p.m. knowing that you gotta wake up at 5 a.m. the next day and do it all over again. Dang, dude. Certification. Okay, Karl Marx. Oh, 4:30 since lunch. Okay. But yeah, still, dude. That's honestly, Skull, that's kind of how my schedule was at my first job. When I left school, I joined a laboratory that basically it had me working what they called Sorry. First shift. And first shift got in at 6 a.m. and went until 2. So it wasn't a 10-hour shift like yours is, but... Oh, Friday gets out at 2:30? Oh, that's neat. Still, though, that's a long shift. We had, I got in at 6, left at 2, and just knowing that I had to be up at 5 a.m. every day, it just... It killed my energy, my motivation, like everything. It was really hard. It was tough. So I totally understand what you mean, though. If you're working 10-hour days, does that mean that you work 4 days on, 3 days off? Is that how that works? To make like a 40-hour week? If you're working 10 hours a day? DJ Rulu, my shifts are up to 12 hours total. I work part-time like 4 hours and I work at night. Okay. Oh, it's a 48-hour week. Dang, so it is 5 days, but just one of those is a 48. I mean, I'm sure it pays really well though, given that it's 48 hours. Between my 2 jobs, I usually work 40 hours at one job and about 15 at the other. So there are some, and if I'm doing overtime in both jobs, there's some days that there's some weeks that I'm pushing 55, 60 hours. $25 an hour starting is really good, depending on where it goes from there. Like, depending on what kind of scale you're talking about as far as like, what's the ceiling in that regard. Do you sleep? Yeah, I sleep, but I don't do anything else. That's pretty much it. I wake up, I come home. How's the sleep schedule? The sleep schedule is really weird because I usually get home around, depending on which job I'm coming from, I usually get home either at around, I'm usually coming home at 9:30, or I'm not coming home until like 10 or 10:30. It just depends on which job I'm at because both of them take too long. And so at that point, I'm usually in bed by midnight-ish, and I'm probably sleeping about 6 hours, and then I'm up again for the next... Yeah, it's not healthy. It's not super great, and I wouldn't advise it. I think people underestimate the importance of sleep, and I certainly really get... I get the negative impacts of that a lot. And that's why my days off tend to be days that I'm just kind of like energy recovery day. Like just catching up. Crashes in chat. Hi, Blocko. Hello, friend. Welcome to talking about work stuff, but then also just saying hello and catching up. I miss sleeping. Sleeping would be nice, but sometimes my issue nowadays is that I used to be able to wake up and then fall back asleep pretty easily, but nowadays it's been really hard to actually go back to sleep. Okay, Zuko. Are you falling asleep? Yeah, you're falling asleep. Speaking of which, I think I'm unironically yawning at the worst times as well. Sleep is good and we all need more of it. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Speaking of that, I'm off to bed. Good night, Skull. Thanks for the good debrief and nice to see you. Sorry that we couldn't catch up and play much, but it sounds like you were sounds like you're pretty committed to the bed as it was, so I hope you're able to get good rest. Before you go, Skull, when does your job start? When do you start your welding stuff? I know you've said soon, but is that like within the next week, 2 weeks? Tomorrow? Your first day was today? I don't know. 2-3 weeks. Okay. Cool. Just keep us posted. I'd love to play something with you while you have some time before you really dig into the work schedule. And I'll keep you updated with how my life's going too. As will Finn. Yeah. Have good sleep, Skull. Miss you, buddy. Considering a 2-year diploma in nursing right now. Oh, that'd be interesting. Nursing, especially like travel nursing, would be really powerful. Good night, Skull. Take care, buddy. Have good rest. Sleeping isn't too hard. It's the getting up part that's hard, for sure. Get me out of the food industry. Yeah, it's a really tough especially where you're at, Ange, I feel like from what I understand, you're not necessarily serving. It sounds like you're hosting. And that can be a really challenging position where you're dealing with almost every issue that comes through the door most times. Chris, you got to try the new Star Fox. Cool. I didn't realize that there was a demo out, but it sounds like it's a pretty... I'm glad that the Star Fox franchise is kind of back in the rotation, which is nice. I'm D1 cover. We don't have enough staff, so they always call me. I'm just doing all the stuff. Yeah, that kind of sounds like me and Finn sometimes. Like, call somebody else. Dude, grab somebody else's priority. It doesn't need to be me all the time. Yeah, we sort of have my issue is that I've just got certain people who, like, they are technically leadership, but when called upon when somebody calls out, which is fairly often nowadays, the answer generally is like, oh, well, so-and-so's not available. So it's like, oh, great, then why are they even on the roster to, like, be called, you know, be asked to come in and help? They're not helping in that regard, which has been a real challenge. Hi, Wiz. Hello, friend. How are you doing? Hold on. Since when did you grow facial hair? Probably started at the beginning of this year, actually. Just kind of tried it out and decided to see how it goes. What's weird is that I almost feel more... It's almost like I feel more comfortable, or I feel more at home, if you will, with a beard than without. When I look back at pictures of myself, like, years ago, without a beard, I'm like, oh, wow, I look different, which, like, I suppose is true. I look different than I do now, but also this feels more familiar, I guess, even though I've had it for less time, obviously. I don't know. It's kind of it's a weird phenomenon. It's a weird phenomenon of, like, recognizing yourself in a different way. I think there's also, from, like, a metaphysical perspective, you could also argue that, like, I myself have been through a lot of change lately, both, not just the beard, but, like, in my life. And I think the beard is almost synergized with the other changes that have happened in my life. And so it's kind of like, ah, yes, like, I have changed and thus my appearance has too. Like, it's kind of a natural thing. Sort of like when a video game character receives a scar, and then they're like, ah, yes, this scar on my eye is a remembrance of past wounds or past battles. It's like, I have changed. Not in a bad way. It's actually kind of a cool thing. It's a good thing, but definitely different. Right, Zuko? Yes. Yes. Zuko says yes. Last week, management had to beg me to come in. Really? Because they didn't have anybody else? Gosh dang it. I feel like it's always the case. Hi, Patch! Hi, Z. Yeah, the beard suits me. Thank you. Thank you, Z. And also, I feel like that's kind of how I feel, too. It's almost like when I look back at pictures of, like, the last month or so, last couple months, I always see these pictures, then I look and see myself without the beard. I'm like, whoa, what? Who's that? Hey, Bubby, you okay? Are you comfortable on a nice, cold, flat, hard desk, no cushion whatsoever? Yeah. Yeah, you like that. How's it going, Patch? How has your stuff been? We've just been mostly catching up. I don't really have a particular strategy for today's stream. Hi. Yes. Yes. You okay? Yeah, you're okay. I just kind of wanted to also catch up with people and say hi and such, so that's kind of what we're doing. Right, Zuko? Yeah. I haven't really been playing a lot off stream other than just playing Helldivers with some friends. Yesterday was actually a really nice day. So me and Finn have two of our coworkers used to work with us at our place, and then they recently moved on to a different work location, and we've stayed in touch with them throughout the whole exchange. But last week we learned that they had to unfortunately put down their dog of like 16 years or something like that. Like, it was a very old dog. It was the right decision, because the health of the dog was ailing so poorly that it was the right thing to do in the right time. But it was a family dog. It had been in the family for 16 years or so, and Christine, our friend, she had been taking care of it personally. Even though it was the family's dog, she had it personally in her care for maybe the last 3 or 4. So really, it was her dog. And she felt obviously really... she felt all of those spiraling emotions of like, oh, I don't want to let go, but then they did it and they felt relief, but then the next day they felt regret of like, oh, like, but what if the dog had this many more days or this many more weeks or months or years of life left in them? But you know, they went through all that sort of those grief stages, if you will. And I told them last week, I was like, hey, if you guys need just some time and space away from the home where the dog was for so long, like if you just want to, on one of your days off, if you want to come and hang out with us away from your house, you're more than welcome to come over and hang out. So we invited them over at 2 p.m. yesterday. They didn't leave until 10:30. We just hung out with them. We played board games. We played Cascadia board game. We played Wingspan board game. Had some food, took a walk, played some Mario Kart World Tour, left, got some food, came back, finished our board game, and then just talked for an hour. Like they really, really, really appreciated just that time and space away from their home, but also in a sense like just hanging out with some other people and having a safe place to kind of go to and relax that, you know, was not their own. So right, Zuko? Yeah. Yes. So no, that was pretty much all yesterday, and it was a good thing for sure. It was helpful, but yeah, we were definitely busy with that most of yesterday for quite a bit. Wiz, when I finally clicked on the stream, I looked away from my screen to talk to my family, and not until I looked back did I see someone completely new. Aw, that's fun. Thanks, Wiz. I take that as a compliment. Yeah, the beard is I almost have one. I'm still wanting to grow it. It's kind of a thing where if you start it, you kind of see where you go with it, essentially. Mine, I found out that I really don't grow much like in this area. So I basically just shave this area right here and then shave these patches, shave this area so it looks clean. You'll get to the point where you kind of define your own shape based on what grows, and then you kind of go from there. Streaming stuff, I wasn't aware of this. There was no Discord ping. I think I did ping it. Hi, Fuzzy. Oh, no, I didn't. I got interrupted by stuff. I got interrupted because people were, I don't know, talking to me or something like that. I mean, I've been live for probably like 30 minutes now or something like that, but people can catch up. Or at least, like, say hi, for sure. "24 minutes. Yeah, it's okay. It's been 24 minutes of us talking to Skull about his new job, and then also just work-related stuff, too. I was in the process of it. But Patch, I've appreciated seeing your stream schedule pop up now and again. Matt's streaming. I just got the ping. Hi, Drawing. Drawing was the first one here. Drawing was the first howdy in chat after all of that. No, I do probably one of the social medias, if you even call it that nowadays. I don't know if YouTube counts as a social media. Probably one of the ones that I really only keep up with nowadays is YouTube. That's where most of my friends are, and that's where I keep up with a lot of people's content. So I've appreciated seeing your community posts, Patch, with the schedule. And then also seeing updates from some of my friends from back home, some of Finn's friends from back home as well. It's actually been kind of nice. That's kind of where I go to YouTube, and then I go to the subscriptions tab, and I can basically scroll through pretty much most of the people that I know online when I have some time. So it's nice to see little updates. And then when I have a chance, I jump on Discord and write some notes and check out what's going on. Finishing my schedule now as we speak. Cool. What's on the docket, Patch? I hope I'm working. I think I'm working mostly 12s this week. So I've got. I was off tonight, which is why I was able to stream. I work a 12 tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh. It's only Wednesday. Okay, so 12 tomorrow, and then I'm off Thursday night. And then I work 12s Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think. Or something of that sort. 12? That's a long time. Yeah, apparently Skull's going to be working 10-hour shifts like all week, which is crazy. But also it's part of the it's part of his welding career too. See the new Droid Tycoon update? There's now super rebirths. Speaking of rebirth, apparently the Nintendo Direct dropped today while I was at work. I was working and all of a sudden I just got a big text from Finn saying, Xenoblade! Apparently there's a new Xenoblade. Blocko, if you're still here, new Xenoblade game announced. I have not seen any of the trailers. The only thing that I know is that there's a Xenoblade in the works and a Fire Emblem, and then people were joking how there's like an Ocarina of Time update, or an Ocarina of Time remake plus a Star Fox remake, which also parallels exactly what happened in 2011. Apparently 2011 brought on a Ocarina of Time 3D remake for the 3DS in the same year that they brought a Star Fox 3D update, both to like the original Nintendo 64 Ocarina of Time and it wasn't even Nintendo 64, was it SNES at that time? I can't remember, but it was kind of bizarre how there's almost like 3 generations of this game now. The originals, the 2011 remakes, and now there will be 2026 remakes. I've been in a state of hype all day. Aw, Blocko, that's great. Cool. I'm excited. Xenoblade! Should be fun. Hi, Dusto. How's it going? Patch. I'm trying to stay on the patch notes. Was that intentional? Patch notes? Apparently there's this thing you can add to the community tab while I'm looking into teach peeps about. OBF's update 8 PC function, so mostly console games until I fix that. So Pokopia, oh cool! Which they also released a Pokopia update. Apparently there's like DLC and stuff like that going on, right? Someone calculated like all the content and all the hours that you could spend like doing all the Pokopia content. Apparently it's insane. The Direct was good. Did you guys have any specific favorites from the Direct? I haven't seen it, but I've heard quite a few things. Finn was saying that the Direct was very RPG heavy. We got obviously Xenoblade, but then also material for Fire Emblem is also releasing a new game, as well as potentially something like Final Fantasy related, maybe. So very, very RPG centric as far as the news go. But there was some pretty cool stuff that people were also excited about as well. How long have you been growing a beard? I started growing a beard probably in like February of this year. And then I shaved it and I did kind of a full reset around mid-April. Yeah, mid-April. So this beard that I have now is probably about 2 months old, I would say. Maybe like month and a half. So all of May plus like middle of June, beginning of June and like middle of April, kind of, I would say. So yeah, like a month and a half, 2 months. Not a very long time. But before this, I had never tried. I had never considered facial hair. I was like, no, not for me, not my thing. But this year I just decided to give it a go and kind of see how it went. And so far it's been okay. I don't mind it. People talk about there being like an itchy phase and stuff like that. It's like, I think it's different for everybody. I think different people have different experiences, and mine's been fine. Blocko, surprised I didn't see more people talking on Discord. Would have said something myself, but didn't want to accidentally spoil for people who watch late. Yeah, that's fair too. We got Final Fantasy, Xenoblade, Fire Emblem, Kingdom Hearts. Oh, we got Kingdom Hearts 4 as well. Was that the number? Hi. Yes. What's going on, buds? Are you excited for Kingdom Hearts 4? They just did a big stretch. You okay? Silly guy. Xenoblade, Fire Emblem, and then the Zelda. So yeah, quite a lot of RPG related stuff, right? Between all of that going on. Hi, Bubby. Hi, Hawkeye. Welcome to stream, sir. How are you doing? Putting Zuko's fur in the trash can. Ugh. New Xenoblade looks right up my alley. Super excited for it and see where the series is heading. Won't say much else to let you see it for yourself. I'm excited. The only bits I have not seen anything of the trailer itself. I just know from what Finn has told me that it's kind of interesting how the trilogy of Xenoblade Chronicles has now concluded. So now we are departing from the trilogy and we're moving into just non-Chronicles Xenoblade and just simply Xenoblade. Is it Genesis? That's what it's called, I think. Oh, Splatoon Raiders. Did we get more information on Splatoon Raiders? I don't know if we have a release date announced for that yet. I thought it was sometime around... I thought we were getting it sometime around the next few weeks or months. I thought it was like summertime. Summertime something something from the last time we got it. Zelda, Xenoblade, Rhythm Heaven. Cool. Yep, Xenoblade Genesis. Looks to be in a completely new direction, and I'm all here for it. That should be a lot of fun. I feel kind of bad that I sort of fell off of the Xenoblade X playthrough at the time. Just very different playing a Wii U game, and didn't really... I know I had other things going on at the time. I just feel bad that I didn't really jump in and really latch onto the story that hard. Maybe something that I go back and play at some point. Just wasn't at the top of my list for the time being. Right, Zuko? Yes. He says yes. Hit or miss. That's totally fair. Did you finish all the way through, Blocko? Did you finish X? I also had a weird experience with X because I was watching Finn play it all the time. Like, I would come home from work, and it would be like, oh, what are you doing? Like, oh, I'm playing Xenoblade X, and she'd be, like, ridiculously far. Like, way, way, way farther than me. I'd be like, oh, wow, I'm not sure I'm ready for this time commitment or time sink. But that's the thing, is that if you enjoy the game, like, it shouldn't really matter what the time... It's not even called a sync. It's called, like, just enjoying the game, right? So that's also kind of funny to me, too. But yeah, I'd love to get back into it at some point. It's also funny that you said X, because I thought you meant Twitter. Just kidding. Hawkeye, doing okay, getting back into Star Wars The Old Republic, 60 plus hours in over 2 months. Nice. And also, Old Republic is one of those games that you can kind of, I feel like it's one of those you can leave, come back, and sort of get back into the groove whenever you're feeling like it too. I also heard from, one of my friends was, one of my coworkers was asking me, Hawkeye, he was like, hey, have you ever played No Man's Sky? I was like, what? What do you mean, have I ever heard of? Like, I love that game. I haven't put nearly as many hours into it as other people have, but certainly I enjoy it. And yeah, he was actually going to pick it up for the first time because it was becoming available on Switch. Or I think they were making an update to make it a lot more viable on Switch. And so that's what kind of prompted him to be like, oh, okay, I can give this game a try because it's actually performing okay on that platform. So it's interesting. I told him that the game is sort of a, I don't want to call it like a mile wide and an inch deep, but certainly it's so complex. Like, there's a lot of things to be aware of, like resources to gather and stuff. But fortunately, once you kind of like master those things, it gets a lot easier. And the mile wide and inch deep is not a detriment. Actually, I think it's a great thing for the game because it means that you can have a broad range of experiences, but it doesn't take you a lifetime to master all of those different things, which I think is a good thing for a casual player. Freaking Muramasa from the center creator of Odin Sphere. Oh, Odin Sphere. I remember that game. I think Finn was really into that one too for a little bit. Or Asama. Block Eye finished it. Had a super weird experience since I played... Oh, you played the original X and didn't enjoy it. Whoa. But your second playthrough was a blast. That's cool. Excuse me, sir. You have a sink in your time? I only have sinks in the kitchen and the bathrooms. I also have a sink in the laundry room. It's kind of nice. You get to wash stuff in there. Hi, Bubs. What are you doing? They're also putting Devil May Cry 5 on the Switch too. Wow. I remember when Devil May Cry was one of the first games that I ever like read about on this old magazine called Game Informer. Patch knows exactly what I'm talking about, and Patch may have copies of Game Informer in his possession. I don't know. I think mine are in a storage unit somewhere, but yes, I subscribed to Game Informer for years. They went through a lot of different style iterations. I had Game Informer back when it was like the super blocky, super big blocky text logo at the top. And I think my first copy of Game Informer magazine was the you have a collection from 2007 to 2019? Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can find Game Informer magazine. I think it was... I thought it was GTA. I thought it was like a Grand Theft Auto. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it was Assassin's Creed. Well, here's the Devil May Cry. Here's the Devil May Cry copy episode. And then they switched to this style. Like they changed their logo to this one, which was a little different. I was very accustomed to this big blocky text one right here. Kami, hello. How's it going, Kami? Yeah, I can't remember what my first... I thought it was GTA, but maybe it was Assassin's Creed, actually. Which also would have been kind of cool. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Yeah, I do remember this one though. I do remember Grand Theft Auto 4. I had that magazine. Grand Theft Auto, was it Assassin's Creed? It goes. Oh, yep. This may have been one of the other first ones that I had. I remember this one. Dang, dude. What issue was this? This was one of my first. So this would have been June 2005? 6? I can't tell if that's a smudged 5 or a 6. I can't remember. This was one of the first ones I got. So this is issue 150. That looks like a 5. I think that looks like a 5 to me. And then this says issue number 158, I think. So let's see if we can find 158. Oh, the BioShock ones. Oh, the Need for Speed Carbon. The Bully. Oh my gosh, dude. These are all so, like... I have these somewhere. Gosh dang. The Halo 3 Recon one. Oh my goodness. Yep. I remember these. This was my favorite. I literally read this one for some reason, like cover to cover. Constantly. Uncharted 2. Nathan Drake. That was a fun one. Holy history though. Wow. Look at this retro one. Dang, the Final Fantasy VII. The most amazing RPG we've ever seen. What a classic. Look at this one. Holy cow. Game Informer was such a nostalgia trip. I used to have a collection, but time wore away at it. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Hi, CD. Hello, CD. How goes? Very interested in trying Muramasa since the last 2 Vanillaware games I played were really good. Could agree more. Lies of P on Switch too. Ah, I heard about that too. Oh, I'd have to find my I'd have to figure out where my collection starts or where it even is right now. I don't think I threw those away. I think they're in my pretty sure they're somewhere in my just storage unit assortment of stuff, but oh dude, Battlefield 3. Ugh. I played this game so much. Didn't have a copy of this. Did not have a copy of this magazine at the time, but I played a lot of Battlefield back in the day. These are some classics. Yeah, these are some good ones. I remember this. I remember this Need for Speed Carbon. That was a lot of fun. Nathan Drake. Devil May Cry 4. I think I have that one. Definitely have the Kane and Lynch one. Definitely have the Bully one as well. There's various ones. And then Patch used to literally work at GameStop, so he's very, very familiar with all of the everything Game Informer, I'm sure, from one way or another. As a founder of the Old Republic, it's definitely easier to jump back into the game when you have most things maxed out. Yes, because you don't need to go back and grind things from day one, square one. Oh yeah, Star Wars Force Unleashed, for sure. Dang, there are some really cool ones. Casting of Frank Stone. Don't have that one. 007 First Light. Okay. New look. New look, new logo. I didn't know I'm not sure if they actually continued doing physical things as of late. Or if it's just online most of the time. Yeah, but I'd have to... I don't know where I sit on these. Soul Frame. That looks kind of cool. Animals and birds. Yep, sold 1 million of these things. Yeah, constantly, right? I'm sure they were all over the place. Ah, digital issue, of course. I grew up playing this Hot Wheels Beat That Game on my Wii. I used to play a Hot Wheels Windows 98 game, which was a lot of fun. It was... I think it... Was it this one? I don't know if it was this one. I don't think it was... Oh, it was Hot Wheels Crash, dude! Absolutely, it was Hot Wheels Crash. Oh my gosh. This game was so much fun. You'd get a... You'd take your little Hot Wheels car, and you would rev it up, and you'd aim it at the train, or there'd be like an explosive barrel inside this factory. But then if you hit the factory, it would cause a chain reaction and blow up the water tower. And I mean, look at these like hills and polygons and stuff. It's so goofy. Oh man, dude. Oh, the freaking donut shop. Yeah, if your Hot Wheels car hit the thing, the donut would roll off the donut shop, and then roll over the police car. Yeah, it was so fun. I enjoyed that game quite a lot. Played too many hours in that as a kid. It was a great tool for my job back then on getting info on games for customers. Was so mad when it went digital. I don't know if maybe my reason for quitting my subscription was because it went digital, and I felt like I wanted to just have the physical copies. It was kind of nice. But yeah, I'm sure that there's like a whole bunch of different like rankings and different things that you could have available just because of having a Game Informer magazine back in the day. Did you end up over there? Yeah. His ears are back. He's so funny. I don't know if anyone asked you, but do you remember your first video game? My first video game was in 1998 or something like that. I had a clear purple Game Boy Color. So it looked like this. I had one of these Game Boy Colors. This was my first console. And my first game was Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, Super Mario, yeah, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Yep, and this was the cart. Don't go on that, please, thanks. I just want pictures, thank you. Yeah, and I had Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. So that was the game. And I played that until the cartridge stopped working, basically. I don't know what happened to it, but the cartridge just refused to work. I don't even remember if I beat the game, but I remember playing it. It was this Mario, like the old, super old, like 8-bit kind of style Mario. Real One's first game was the new Super Mario DS. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure that I got this game because my parents were going to give it to me as a Christmas gift like that winter, but as we were on the car ride to get to my grandparents, I think I was just being like really insufferable as a child, so they were like, "Hey, here's your Christmas present early. Shut up and quiet down." They didn't say it like that, but it was kind of like you need a distraction, so here, have a Game Boy. Oh, Tiger Woods Golf back on there. First console was a purple GameCube. We had a silver GameCube. We had a silver GameCube, and I played the crap out of it. We had a lot of GameCube classics like Mario Sunshine. Mario Sunshine was probably one of the second or third Mario games that I had gotten outside of that Game Boy game, and it was a whole lot of fun. One of my favorite games growing up, for sure. RTM, hello. Did you see the Direct? No, but I have heard a lot of the news surrounding it and like what's been going on in the Direct too. So I know about Ocarina of Time remake. I know about Xenoblade, Fire Emblem, some Final Fantasy references. What else is there? Some Star Fox content as well. Rhythm Haven, stuff like that. I had a see-through Game Boy Pocket. I remember playing Donkey Kong Land 3 for so many hours. A Game Boy Pocket? I don't know that I ever had a Game Boy Pocket. Oh! Interesting. They look kind of the same, right? Game Boy Pocket. Was the Game Boy Pocket I guess black, is it black and white? As opposed to like the Game Boy Color is color, as the name suggests. Interesting. Donkey Kong. Oh my gosh, dude. Donkey Kong Land 3. Whoa. Yeah, I played Donkey Kong Country for quite a bit. That was an interesting game. Donkey Kong looks so goofy. Donkey Kong looks so different. Pocket was the second Game Boy, much smaller than the original, but still had black and white. Okay. Interesting. Whoa, dude. That's bizarre. Bizarre and also pretty cool. Like the shading and the textures with that are actually really solid, all things considered. Even though it's not colored. So excited about Xenoblade right now because I don't have a Switch 2 yet. But I'm also excited, but also crap. Well, apparently it's coming out this year, so it's a pretty quick turnaround. That's Junior and Dixie. Oh, no wonder he looks different. Junior. That's fun. Yeah, I played Donkey Kong Country quite a bit. This is what ended up happening. Found my old Game Informers. I put a picture in ViveSurf if you want to see. Oh yeah, sure. Back in the day. I don't know where you put it, but I'll take a look-see. Alright. Oh yeah! Yep. Good old stacks of Game Informers. I'm very familiar with those. Those are the new ones. Did you ever get into Magic the Gathering? No. And I think I'm more familiar with Magic now than I was ever growing up. Magic the Gathering has been around for longer than I've been alive. But I never really had friends or people who were ever into it. I grew up in a school that had some nerdy friends, but nobody was into Magic at the time. And I never really sought it for myself outright. The only trading card game that I was really into at the time when I was growing up was Pokemon cards, and that wasn't even playing Pokemon cards for the most part. It was pretty much entirely just collecting them. But nowadays, I have a lot of friends now who play Magic, quite a lot actually, and a lot of my friends are getting their friends into it, and so it's just kind of this ebbing and flowing and very much growing kind of small community that I know around me right now locally that plays it quite a bit. So yeah, I'm more aware of it nowadays than I ever was growing up, for sure. Growing up, I knew the name of the game. I was like, oh yeah, Magic, which refers to Magic the Gathering, which is a card game, card-based strategy game. Colin, discovering the secret lands extra levels after beating the game was mind-blowing back in the day. Before the internet was easy to use. Yeah, that's true. You had to go find the secret areas before you had resources. Otherwise, you had to... I don't know, they were like... I remember those... They weren't like... Oh, excuse me. They weren't like cheat books either. They were literally like game guides, essentially. I remember having a game guide for Pokemon Coliseum that I read cover to cover before finishing the game. I was like, whoa, there's so much information here. So many little secrets of like where to go here. And the game books were kind of a fun way, for me at least, to like read through and almost like play the game without being on the console, which was kind of an interesting application of like reading comprehension and strategy and like learning about a game, even though I don't have the console in my hand. Hi, Audrey Bergman. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? Matt, you're talking about the expansions for the 3 games, right? Mild expansions. Well, yes and no. I know Xenoblade has those expansions for the current existing 3 games, right? But also there has been announced Xenoblade Genesis, which is also a completely new entry that's separate from the Chronicles trilogy, right? So both, in terms of like, I am excited for both bits of news, the mild expansions and the new game as well, for sure. Not gonna lie, same. Past year I've been picking it up with some of my buddies back in college. Yeah, and they and a lot of my friends who play it do so at like local card shops and stuff like that in the area. So I've never been, and I have not really engaged with or played with any of my friends who have done so, but it is pretty cool kind of talking with them. And there'll be days at work where I literally spend, while there's not much going on, I'll talk with one of my friends for over an hour, just kind of him walking me through like, hey, there's a new card pack released from Magic, and it features these new cards and these new strategies. I'm like, okay. All the different mana colors and the strategies that you can do with building your deck towards certain mana color types with certain synergies and stuff like that. It's very, it's interesting. It's really cool. But also part of it, to me, sounds like a very involved and a very expensive world that I'm not quite ready to tread into yet, I would say. But part of it, too, part of it's really funny to me because my friends have invested a lot of time and money into Magic the Gathering, whether that means building decks or building, I don't think it's called gladiator decks, right? Commander. They build commander decks, which are kind of like one-off, like it's a different style of playing Magic. And they have like cards from every possible collection you can imagine. They're like, oh yeah, I've assembled these commander decks. And they're like, you should come play just so that you can use one of my commander decks. Like, I have one friend who has literally built out 10 different commander decks, but has only used like 3. 3 in actually like playing the game against somebody else. So there's an essence of like, I am very fortunate to be surrounded by people who know the game very well, but also who would be very much willing to lend me their commander deck, just so I can experience it and not like, I don't feel the need right now to start you know, locking in and investing money in a game like that. Chris, awesome news. Marvel Rivals is going to be doing an update soon. Cyclops is going to be added to the game, and they're going to be adding a new game mode. Oh, cool. I think Cyclops would be a great addition. I also feel like a new game mode would be kind of refreshing, but it kind of depends on what they do. I have always... I kind of said it at the beginning, but I will always say it going forward now. I really appreciate how much of a competitive market spin Marvel Rivals has introduced to the team shooter genre. For a very, very long time, it was basically just Overwatch sitting in the team shooter genre and kind of dominating in that space. But ever since Marvel Rivals even just existed, it put a lot of competitive pressure on Overwatch. And I think nowadays, Overwatch and Marvel Rivals are very much competing with each other to try and earn more player base. And people are kind of jumping ship and going back between both games quite often. But really, the driver for that motion is if you're providing new content for the game, if you're providing new heroes to play, if you're providing new game modes, new maps, etc. So I think the competitive market, where both games sort of inspire each other to add new things and try new stuff, is really helpful. Hello, cat from YouTube. I love cats. Cats are great. Where's my cat? Right, Zuko? He just looked around. He's like, yeah, sure. Sure, Matt, whatever. Yeah, Bobby. Right, Zuko? Ears. Yeah, he knows. I'll leave this off until we're actually doing something. I'm building a Commander Angel deck right now. It'll be a pretty penny. Yeah. Magic gets really expensive, especially when you're trying to build your deck around one specific card. That is fairly expensive, you know. Magic can require a lot of mental and money investment. I have the same situation here. Lots of people around me are kind of just coalescing into Magic. May or not partially my fault. But that's also kind of the cool thing, Blanco, I think, to introduce your friends to it and be like, oh yeah, I'm the one that prompted this. I'm the one that prompted or inspired this idea of, you know, getting a new game. I told you guys about I told you about our friend yesterday, who we had them over for like 10 hours yesterday. No, 8. Sorry, it was 2 o'clock to 10, but 8 hours. We played Cascadia. Cascadia is kind of a really cool game that involves it's kind of like Catan, but maybe a little more complex, where basically just like a tile and token matching game, where you're trying to coalesce all of your environments and your biomes together. So like you're grouping up your forest and grouping up your oceans, but you're also doing specific strategies to like sort your fish together, or cross your hawks from each other, or do bear pairs or elk runs or that kind of thing, you know. So based on what tiles you put down. So it's very casual, but quite a lot of fun actually. And we inspired our two friends to pick it up, because we had a lot of fun kind of playing the board game, and they were like, oh, this is really cool, we want to pick it up for ourselves. Likewise with Wingspan, we also played a game of Wingspan, and they were absolutely loved it. Wingspan is also one of my favorite games, as you guys very well know. Quite fun. Cat, I had an odd thought after Taste Direct. Kept thinking about how unique the Switch is and how it stood the test of time compared to other predecessors with like zero signs of decline after almost a decade. I think the really interesting thing for Nintendo about that, Cat, is that Nintendo was constantly sort of trying to improve their formula, and I think the Wii U was kind of a weird almost like half step. If the Wii was 1 and the Switch is number 2 in terms of consoles, the Wii U was kind of a weird 1.5. It was like Nintendo was like ready to do a motion-based console, but it was not ready for all of the horsepower and all of the stuff that Switch ended up doing. Like, if I remember correctly, you couldn't really operate the handheld gamepad of the Wii U without the console running in front of you, right? But eventually they developed the technology, they got it completely into like fully handheld mode, right? Now the issue, it's not even an issue, but the weird thing about Switch 2 is that it's like, okay, you guys mastered the formula. You mastered the formula with the Switch. How do you take something good and make it great? Or how do you take something that's even great, like the Switch, and make it even greater? You know? And I think that's something that I think some people will say, great job, Nintendo. They did awesome with the Switch 2. I think some people will say that they left room on the table for fixing problems or making it more improved or changing it, innovating. I don't know. Sometimes companies are faced with the adage of like, you could either what isn't broke, don't fix it, or innovate or die. Basically, it's like you need to move forward in your development, otherwise, what are you doing? But no, I do respect a lot of the success that Nintendo has had, and I do appreciate where the Switch 2 has gone. I just think Nintendo has to be really careful right now with how they sort of kind of split their audience, if you will, because now they have to be cognizant of how they're splitting their audience per se, with like only Switch 1 users and also Switch 2 users. There are some people who had the hundreds of dollars out of pocket to upgrade to a Switch 2. There are some people that decided, I really enjoy my library right now, and I don't need to upgrade to a Switch 2 just yet. So they decided to just stick with the Switch 1. And like RTM mentioned earlier, RTM was talking about how like, oh hey, like there's all these really cool things going on, but alas, like I don't necessarily have a Switch 2 for it yet. So it's also part of it too. Hi Finn. I've got food. Okay. I've got legs. And those legs will move. So yeah, I will take a quick break and go downstairs real quick. And also grab some water, because water's good. Also, you're going on vacation. Cool, Audrey. Thursday, June 18th. June to July. Oh, wow. Okay. So almost a whole month. Wow. Where are you going to vacation? Minnesota! Minnesota. Cool. That sounds like fun. Well, I hope you have a safe trip. I will be probably able to stream at least one more time before you go. So I'll certainly be able to say hey before you head off on your trip, Audrey. Okay. I will be right back. Hi Gloucester! Hello! Welcome to stream. Sorry, I'm distracted at the moment. I'm gonna go downstairs real quick and grab some water. Hydrate. And then we will resume. Resume with what? Well, we were gonna resume with talking, because that's kind of what we've been doing so far. But anyway, I'm glad you guys are here. But I'll be right back. I'll grab some water, and then we'll keep going. Keep chatting or doing the things we do. Alright, I'll be right back. Maybe I'll be back with a cat, who knows? That would be fun. that'll be... Sorry, I stole him stuff. Yeah, stole me for a wee bit. It's okay. Finn brought up a good point, though. Oh, hi, Matt's Chair. How was your day today? Hi, Darren's. Darren's, I've been absorbing more hockey content now than I ever have. Because of Stanley Cup and things. Sorry, I stole him. Had work gossip. Yeah, is Ange still here? If Ange is here, I'll share something. But if Ange is not here right now, then well, no, I feel like Ange would appreciate the gossip because yeah, because it actually, the work gossip is more of just like kind of like handshake emoji that we're all experiencing the same thing, unfortunately. Which is just people getting fired for stupid reasons, and then we have to pick up the slack as a result. People being silly, basically. Hi, Ange. Oh, hi. Oh, hey there. Feels like you've been summoned correctly. Go Canes. I hate Vegas so much. Outside of the Leafs, they're like my least favorite team in the whole league. Yeah, and also go Hurricanes because that's kind of like hometown for me, ish. I say ish. It very much is because that is my home state. But yes. Kind of wish that the Colorado Avs got in there because Colorado, but I'll take Canes as a second place, sure. Mr. King Awesome, hello Realistic. Holy beard, hi Vendetta. Hello, Mr. King Awesome. Tamagotchi life, nice, so much fun, neat. Tamagotchi life reminds me of Animal Crossing and then also kind of Pokopia right now since we've got Pokopia around. But hey, Mr. King Awesome, I hope your stream went well. Thanks for rating and saying hello. When's your next stream, Mr. King Awesome? Are you streaming again tomorrow, or are you gonna play another time? I'd love to come by and say hi at least. Evil Lang builds Minecraft. Hello, Lang. Bum bum. Yes. So, Ange, we completely understand your feeling because now Finn has to work a double because someone getting fired. Someone gets fired and we pick up the slack. Haha. As it goes, as it happens. Been that long since you grew a beard? Only a couple months, really. I've only had this beard for the last month and a half. I think we did the math on. Oh, okay, wait, I'm in a Splatoon game. Heard. Okay, wait. I must talk about this. I'm tired and worn out. I've never streamed this late, but I am streaming Tuesdays this week because my friends... Oh, do D&D sessions on Friday night. Cool. Maybe Saturday, not sure. Oh, okay, neat. Mr. King Awesome, that's neat. I also play D&D with some of my friends as well, so I appreciate that. Cool. Well, hey, have fun on D&D on Friday, and thanks for coming in on your Tuesday stream. I appreciate it, and hope you have a good sleep too. I know it's pretty late for you, so please have a good rest. Yes. Thanks, Mr. King Awesome. I appreciate it. Why do they fire knowing that they don't have staff? I mean, this person very much deserved it. I may have been part of the reason. No, I think it was almost... Finn wasn't necessarily part of it, but I think it was really fascinating that Finn sort of like... I don't know. I'm trying to come up with like a nice example of... It's almost like you have a homework assignment. Here's a great example. You have a homework assignment for an English class to go watch a play, right? Go to a theater and watch the play. And there's like Act 1 and Act 2 or whatever, right? And you know Act 1 and you know what happens in Act 1, but you've never seen Act 2. And so you kind of have like an idea of what goes on, but your English assignment is to go into this theater, watch the show, watch Act 1 and Act 2 and be like, who's the villain? Like, maybe it's a murder mystery. Who's the villain? Like, who's the problem person right now, right? And you kind of have an idea of it. Like, you're kind of aware of, like, you've heard things that have happened, whatever. Well, Finn basically walks up to you, slips you a note, like, slips you a piece of paper that's like, hey, look at all of these things that have happened. Like, this is like writing on the wall. Like, hello? Like, it's this person, right? And they do these things, and when they do these things, they get really loud and really obnoxious, whatever, right? And And so then you go into the play and you're like, assignment done. Assignment finished. Like, I already know. I already know what's going on, right? Well, that essentially happened, like, at work. Is Finn was in the office with a manager and was just kind of, like, showing the notes of being like, hey, by the way, like, you may have not have pieced all the pieces together, but, like, this person's the villain, and it's kind of because of all these things that me and other witnesses have experienced. And then said villain walks into the office to do exactly the things that Finn had just shown, and then villain leaves. And then Finn just, like, looks at the managers and, like, so, as I was saying, right? Like, hello! Yeah, it was just, I guess the long story short I can say is that this particular coworker, among many, many other things that were incorrect of her actions and also attributed to getting her fired, she was also just a very, very negative person for the team. You know what I mean? This person would always walk into a situation believing that they were never wrong, that it was always somebody else's fault for what happened in a situation, and she also explicitly would say things like, oh, well, sure, I got promoted up 1, 2, and levels like 1, 2, and 3, but then she would look back on other people and be like, oh, well, that person and that person, they don't deserve stages 1 and 2. No, like, they, no, just me. It was very, yeah. It was very rude. It was very not helpful for the team environment, among many other reasons. She never took responsibility for problems that arose. Always downplaying other people's promotions. So yeah, it was good. Yeah, I think it was a good removal, if you ask me. Good night, Hawkeye, by the way. Also, hi, Joey. Beard Matt. I love these. Hi, Joey. Mixel, I'm technically not fired from my own job yet, but I can just tell I'm not getting anywhere soon, so I'm 3 weeks with nothing to my name. I'm job hunting again. When the month ends, I'll formally quit. But at least you gave it a good shot, Mixel, for sure. Also, hello, welcome. The most powerful line anyone can say is, basically. No, as Skull would say. I'd throw hands so hard, I'd make them see their ancestors. Help. Yeah, it's really... It's funny, Gloucester, because I think the problem is that we work in an industry and we work in a place where teamwork is really important, and certain people take criticism well, like constructive criticism, and some people just take criticism the worst way possible. And she's one of those people who, if you criticize anything, she will no longer want to work with you and will no longer congeal, like, with the team environment. I mean, Finn, you can probably she'd hate me for sure. Yeah, she definitely hated some people outright for that reason. Finn, you can probably attest to this, but I feel like she is one of those people where if you did not help her, she refused to help you. I mean, I think you told me about this with I remember you telling me about a story with a coworker who literally said those exact words. They're like, well, I'm not gonna help you with this if you're not gonna help me. Literally said that. It's like, that's kind of what being a team is about. I can back Lostrum on that one. Heck yeah, thanks, Fuzzy. Team backup. My store fires people because they're too slow, apparently. But then they're too slow, but then doesn't replace them with anybody. Just says, okay, no more help. Okay, more new people. I also have no idea if she talked crap about me. She was always nice to my face, but she talked bad. She talked bad about everybody, especially when they were not looking. So that's... You never knew kind of what she was saying behind people's backs. I'm the one covering. Like, come on, man. Sure, I'll pick up the slack, coach. probably Finn. Yeah, so needless to say. Speaking of jobs, anyone want to play Salmon Run? Kidding! I think I do want to play Elden Ring for a little bit tonight. I'd love to play some Elden Ring with Finn and Blocko for a pinch. Not super long, because I can't stay up super late tonight, but at least a little bit. Kidding. I'm tuned to this job gossip. This job gop. I'm having gnocchi pasta because I wasn't really feeling that great earlier today. Not super hot. Job tea is good tea. As long as it helps you, I don't know, solve problems. I need to quit, but like, our job industry is so booty. Oh yeah. Did Matt tell you that I'm also in the 2 Jobs Club? Yep. Finn was literally doing that tonight. Yep. And not only that, Finn and I now share like the same jobs. Like literally we work for the same 2 companies, which is pretty cool. So we sometimes it's pretty fun, like we get to work together on certain days. And then other days we kind of like pass each other in the night kind of thing. Like, oh, okay. I work morning, another person works another morning, and then we kind of just like swap places, which has happened before, but my feet hurt. Yes. That too. Audrey, my boss did this last weekend because someone was saying bad words to all the work people, and they were not doing their job right too. Yeah. We have that happen too, Audrey, but maybe not to that extent. In a large way, it's mostly if anybody's offering criticism, it's to actually like help the team and work correctly for the most part. I think I put the Visa plate back together properly, hopefully. What is the Visa plate back together? A VESA plate? Yeah, but now both Finn and I very regularly spend 12 hours on our feet sometimes. Some days, depending on what's going on. Sending all the wrestle vibes y'all away, because it sounds like y'all need it. Yeah. That's kind of how we operate, but thanks, Blocko. I'm on it again tomorrow. In fact, I'll be the one on the 12 tomorrow. But that's okay. I think I will say that both companies offer their own benefits, and when I say benefits, I mean in a way that's like mental benefits, like in a good way. It's like, hey, like, I appreciate both sides of this world, which is kind of nice. Both companies have good friends of ours who are really nice to work with, so it should be fine. I do understand the accomplishment of the accomplishment feeling of working both, though. Oh, do you? Yay! You understand. You get how it feels. It's nice. I hope I hope that sticks with you, Finn. I hope you don't feel like... I mean, I know day one of your training and stuff, you're like, oh my gosh, 12 hours and like, you know, being on your feet a lot. I think I might have... I've ran half marathons. I've ran a marathon. I might have a little more feet endurance in that way, but I feel like you also value quite a lot the social aspect of it, like having different people to work with. The day one was like 14 hours. Yeah, exactly. It was a lot. But also, I think the really cool thing about working 2 jobs in that sense is that you also feel the accomplishment of like having the mental application of learning 2 whole new jobs. Like having the mental stimulation of like, okay, I got to transition from this and go to this, and now it's like a whole new mindset. You're mastering 2 completely different areas now, and it's that to me is actually more refreshing than anything else. If you told me to work 65 hours at one job, I think I would tear my hair out. Like, it would be a lot to just be back in the grind constantly in one spot. But having a different place, having different environment, different people, different attitudes, a different feel entirely is quite nice. So I'm glad you understand and feel the accomplishment of working both of those. And I feel like a homeless person begging for cash trying to ask people to play Splatoon with me. Please! Please just play Splatoon! Please! I just want just 25 cents. Just an hour. Please. Just a minute. 60 seconds. Depending on how soon or quickly, Finn, you think you're going to be done with food and are interested in playing some Elden Ring, I'd be happy to play some Splatoon with you, Ange. A run of salmon, maybe, just real quick. While I wait for Finn to be free to go play some Elden Ring for a little bit. I'm balancing the... Oh. Well, that's bad news. Where's my dock? Where's my Switch? They're not... Yeah, they're downstairs. No, it's fine. That's funny. It's like, oh, there's no signal. No, my dock is behind me, and I know, can't hear you. Why have you decided? You've been communicating with me over text this whole time, and now you decide that yelling is the appropriate method when I have headphones on. Texting, sending YouTube chats has been just fine, but suddenly I feel like yelling. Ah!
My fingers are full of sauce.
So funny.
I'm sorry. This is communication.
You know the best part?
What?
Oh, that is the right Switch. Okay.
Yes, I know.
No, I.
Oh, your dock's down here.
Correct.
Oh.
But I thought that I had grabbed the other Switch for Wingspan with Dan and Christine.
Oh.
I didn't. It was this one.
But you didn't even have that one for Dan and Christine, did you? Do you?
I did.
Oh, you didn't even finish.
I didn't even finish this.
I'm just gonna put it in the fridge then too. We'll eat it.
Yep. Do you mind putting it in a small glass container though?
Yeah.
So we have an assortment of mysterious.
You think I could just stick it on top of mine, probably?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Thank you.
That is just hooked up to. I think yours just. Sorry, I'm not finishing my sentences.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to unplug the power cable over here
Mm-hmm.
for that dock because the HDMI I've been switching between my PlayStation.
Okay.
So
Oh, I see.
don't even have to worry about.
Okay. I got my hookups.
If you want to play some with Andy.
Yep, I'll do that. Okay. Yeah. Hmm? Yelling. What you eating there? Gnocchi. It's like a potato pasta. It's very nice. If my Switch will turn on. Has it just been off this whole time? Huh. Oh, there we go. Weird. It's charged, right? Yeah. It was just like completely shut off. Huh. Yeah, it works. It's weird. Oh, man. Okay. And are you in a game right now? And would you be interested in playing some Salmon Run while I have a free moment to spare? Also, Blocko, if you are available to play some Elden Ring after we get done salmon running, that would be cool, but I want to make sure that you're also free. Ta-da! my Switch and my Elden Ring ready. Oh, available for both. Nice. Okay, well, perfect. Does it still work? Yes, it does. I swear. Nintendo battery technology is quite good. Quite strong. This is my rest time at the end of the day, so summer classes don't drive me insane. I feel that. What summer classes are you taking right now, Wacko? Just one? Just a handful? Alright. Finn, if you're listening, do you remember where I was in Elden Ring and what small bits we can do tonight as like an objective? I think we were at the plateau area up there. We were kind of wandering around. I wonder if they mention anything about OMG, Salmon Run Duo? Salmon Run Quad, I think. Oh my gosh, I haven't touched this game since the thing wop. Dang, dude. We can just wander progress in Altus. Not a lot of objectives yet. Okay. That sounds good to me. We were bunnies, right? Oh my gosh. Rip bunnies, dude. Holy cow. Not even... like, woof. Woof. No, I haven't touched it since Splatfest. Not even, like, second place in any of those categories. All zeros. Oof. Dang, dude. Da-da! Huh. Dude. Who could have thought a measly... Wow, dude. What is 35 of 580? I think that's bizarre. Bizarro. 35 of 580, is that really 6%? Yeah, that's 6%. That's crazy. Wow. Clears up my work schedule. Oh, good. Hey, we should head to Grisco. New season. Ta-da! Start and end dates for you, plus a spiffy, refreshed catalog. Sizzle season. Inkjets for everyone. Inkjets everywhere. You can only play with inkjet weapons, I suppose. Rotation change. I mean, at least it happened now before we set up. Aha! Oh, Marooner's Bay. Wompity womp womp. Oh, yeah. New rank. Aha. Okay. Thanks, game. Oh, yes, the catalog. Where is everybody? Aw, dang, dude. I remember Splatoon 2. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. What does do, Ange? Hello, Thomas. The first episode documented of Christina Grimmie's premiering. Go watch it. Sounds like fun. I'm gonna play Splatoon. Sounds like a bizarre statement. 258. Thanks. Isn't that just like vertical stuff? Oh yeah, it is. No. Never mind. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, hi. Let me roll. Let me roll around. I'll be roller. Or rapid blaster. I'm pretty decent at most of these. Yes, we could do so. Oh. Matt Stream VC. Yeah, I guess that works. Do I have permissions for this? I guess I do. I guess it is.
Oh my god.
I guess it
Hello.
is allowed. It says locked, but also I was thinking about using my server because my server has the pop outs for like who's talking.
Oh,
But
Oh.
it's also not super important right now.
we can. I mean,
It's all good. I can only be one person. Hi, Blocko.
Hello, Fuzzy.
Who would that be?
Who would that be?
I wonder.
I am curious.
Did I play this game?
come on.
You splat.
Oh, okay, got it.
That's right.
Yeah, you're the pro. What do I do?
Who's that Pokemon? I don't know.
Wrong game.
Where have I heard that before? Oh,
I don't know.
Nowhere. Okay.
no practice for me.
Yeah.
Oh, this map? I hate this map.
This map stinks. Actually.
Yeah.
Now I need like a Discord soundboard of ah, this thing stinks. I thought that was in the server, wasn't it?
I think it was in something.
Did it get
I know it was somewhere.
did it
I
get
know someone used
blocked?
it on a soundboard.
Did it get blocked by the nitro stuff? Oh yeah, there it is. Thanks.
It's very quiet.
It is.
It's in focus. Server.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I'm
Oh,
going.
here.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, crap.
That was a bad idea.
If we all die, it's not my fault. I'm the highest community chosen.
Okay. Why are we all dying?
I'm taking that
I don't
down.
know. I'm being like your ex-coworker.
Ex-coworker. Oh no.
Ex-coworker. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
like a friend.
Oh my god, why are there... Okay. Got one. What the heck?
No, just saying, if everyone dies, it's not mine. No, it probably won't.
I brought a lot of stuff up here.
Yeah, at least we're not above high time.
Not yet.
Yeah, high tide on the map.
Angie, you want to throw that egg up here?
Oh,
Oh, there you
Got
Perfect.
it.
There we go.
did I miss?
Thank you.
go. Ooh, made it.
Nice.
Yes. It's very...
I don't
it's-
know if
Definitely
I'm
not
not.
expo though.
No,
I
but
went,
it
"Oops."
works. It works as it works as it should.
It does.
Hi,
I
Cora.
didn't hear the egg go in the basket. I was like, shoot.
I was like, okay, it works.
Yeah, I have to do with people like none of the people you really expo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oops.
Christina wasn't there.
Yeah.
Maddie Morris was kind of us.
Gotcha.
Al and Hannah. Anna just hosted.
Yep.
And Carter was
Nobody was missing, right?
Isaac was supposed to be expo.
What? I
That's
can
why
do
I
this.
was all expo.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh
So
no!
that might be a while, right?
Yeah.
So I might need to be working there more too.
Okay. That's kind of fine though. That's the way it goes. Fuzzy looks like he needs help. Oh no.
Oh, I missed.
I'm surprised my big breaker didn't do anything. I'm not really equipped to fight, thank you.
Oh, I didn't even
just
have
gonna
anything.
bring-
That's embarrassing.
I'm gonna bring this stuff up here.
Oh,
Close.
nice try.
Bam, bam. That's so funny. I love when people are like, blah blah blah, this is happening, you should go watch it. It's like, I'm not... Do I look that bored?
Who's saying that to you?
Person in chat?
The light in our room.
Hmm?
The
Yeah.
light in our room that's on the timer.
Hmm?
It's off.
Oh. I didn't
No,
switch
no,
anything.
No,
Hi.
I tried all the stuff. I don't know if it's
Dead bulb?
done.
Might be.
Oh, did you just... What is that?
Zuko literally powered off my lights middle of stream. He stepped on the power light and it turned all my lights off. I was like, what are you doing?
I don't think it was that, but I'll try resetting.
What? What is it? Yay, good. Happy, hungry. Must like.
Oh, low tide.
Why wasn't I told? I don't know, Jess. I tried both on YouTube and Discord. I could send you carrier pigeons next time. They cost about $100 each because they're kind of out
Get
of
the big
touch.
shot. Get it.
Get it!
Get it. Oh. Oh, heck no, bruh. Oh my god. These cohorts are
I-
so fat and big.
I forgot for like the briefest moment that you can charge up this weapon. Pew, pew, pew. Oh my god, where's Finn? Hi, Spell Ninja. Finn is, Spell Ninja's here.
Oh my god, split ninja.
What?
Nice button, ninja.
Finn says hi from like across the room. I'm coming! She's coming! Hi, Spell Ninja.
Xenoblade!
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 Ninja Xenoblade!
One Ninja Xenoblade! I have one message for you, and it is Xenoblade. Oh, a lot of stuff here. Probably easy.
Oh my god. This is a hate crime. I'm being hate crimed. Oh my god.
Feel that.
That's a hate crime.
Ah.
to me.
Ah.
Dang it.
Scratchy.
Okay.
Oh, fuzzy.
Just kind of.
Nothing? No.
No,
Nothing?
fine.
No.
Where's it going? Where's
Taking
it
a
going?
detour.
where are you
I
going?
today that I doubt I will again.
And
I think if I had Xenoblade and a Twilight Princess port. Doesn't even
True.
have to be a remake. Give me a port.
Give me something.
That's what I want.
That's true. I mean, you did get something Zelda remake related,
I do.
but not that that wasn't already pre-announced as well.
It is
to
kind
be
of
fair.
crazy. Well, it wasn't pre-announced. It was leaked.
Ah, well, yes. Leaked, announced, released to the internet.
I do feel like
Released
it
to the
would've
internet
been
intentionally.
more hype. I doubt it was released intentionally. It was not hype without it being like because it was known.
Yeah. Well, I just mean like the internet getting hold of it kind of
Right.
thing.
But it definitely wasn't intended to do it on purpose.
No, absolutely not. Anyway, hey, I just finished my schoolwork. Hey, Spell Ninja. Hello to stream. Oh, good.
And I will be in chat.
Okay. Sure. Ugh. There's so many of these things, dude. I think I got drizzled on. Loki skipped school to go to the beach, but I still had work for tomorrow. I mean, going to the beach sounds like fun. It's also like my argument would be it's summertime, so like why not?
Why do they want me so bad?
There's a lot of stuff over here. Did you get the X? No, that's gonna fall. They patched it out.
No.
Oh, there's stuff here.
Dang it.
it's not enough stuff.
Go. Oh, we need a four more.
No.
It's okay.
I mean, especially if you skip school to go to the beach, and also go to the beach to, like, you know, chill and disconnect from school for a little bit, come back and do your work. Are you in summer classes right now, Spell Ninja? I think we were talking about this with Blocko, too.
Oh shit.
Summer stuff. Summer classes.
Summer. I hate summer. It was so cold today.
Lucky you.
I thought it was summer. You graduate on the 19th?
Dang!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Where'd all the
congrats.
time go?
Week and a half. Holy cow. So close. We're gonna do a special celebration for the 19th. Blah blah blah. I'll send you a message on the 19th to congratulate you, Spell Ninja.
Oh, hi Tide.
Is there a lot?
I'm here.
Oh boy, high tide.
Hi Tide.
Is there a lot you have to do now between now and then, or just finishing out classwork mostly?
Dang it.
I missed up.
Bum 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 bum. Hello. Nice. Oh, some little chum got in my way. Rude. Oh, there's so many tenemuses here. Oh, nice. How convenient. Oh, no. Thanks. Ah, yes. Great.
Yippee!
You survived.
Somehow.
Immaculate. Okay, so my phone died, so I'm on my laptop now. Welcome back. You had to have the conversation on your phone. Is that because you, is that because you... Is that because you had the beach? Had a trip to the beach. Did I ever say what I'm studying in college? No, I don't think so in particular. I think we talked about potential major ideas, Spot Ninja, but we didn't talk about...
Such a short route.
I couldn't remember if it was an engineering application specifically. I thought it might have had to do with some sort of engineering, but I wasn't quite sure. Pretty high over here. Maybe it's that one back there in the back? No, it's over here. What the heck? Get him. No, I just forgot. Oh, okay. Studying physics, actually. Whoa, okay, cool.
Nice.
Just a major in physics in general? That's cool. Dude, you're gonna have so many cool math applications. That's gonna be awesome. Are you looking for like a specific discipline of physics, or just going for physics and kind of see what happens? It's kind of what I did in terms of, like, I studied biology and ended up just sort of seeing what I could get with my biology degree. I wasn't super impartial, I just kind of enjoyed the idea of studying biology because I love the subject. But I'm sure you'll find, like, you might be going for a specific job type, I'm not sure, or you just might be looking for anything that fits in the physics category, which is also cool. Go, Ange. Dunk. Your chip fell down the hole.
I did fall, but I also made it in.
You did. Andrina, hello! Run faster, I'm scared of the ugly fish.
Hey,
Jokes aside.
okay.
Hello from Semi-Lurking. Hi,
Hi again.
Andrina. Long time no see, how you been?
What?
School I'm going to has a Bachelor of Science Master's degree, which is 3 years Bachelor's in Physics, 2 years for a Master's in Mechanical Engineering. But I really care more about the physics than the engineering. Oh, okay, cool. That's exciting, though. And that's, honestly, mechanical engineering is the most, like, makes the most sense as far as, like, applications for physics go. Like, most of the time, what you're doing with a physics degree is generally taking it into an engineering discipline. I don't want to be an actuary. Being able to actually use your degree. Well, that's cool. Of course, you can always keep us posted with how things are going. We'd love to hear your updates on your physics adventures. And also just college journey, too. I know that we have a lot of friends and people in the community right now that are first-time college, second-year college, etc. They survived.
Somehow.
Somehow.
So you think.
Yes. Is Ange in game? Yeah, that is Ange in game. Ange is in here. The question mark?
Yeah.
The question mark, imagine.
Oh my god, I never forgot what I sounded like. It's been that long. That's crazy.
Nice.
Oh my god. I hate this game.
What do you mean? Hi there.
I said hi to you, but you
Wee.
didn't say hi back. Wee!
Help me, Fuzzy.
Fuzzy's only one.
Fuzzy had a long flotation noodle in his hand, decided to do nothing with it, but just pat the water with it. I'm helping. That's great.
Nice. Hello. Yeah, this is what I sound like, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you
I don't know
sound
what you mean.
funny.
What are you talking about?
Totally did not purchase Blade, you know. I'm good. Been chilling,
came out
honestly,
of
just
a
playing
womb
too much
sounding like this,
Roblox.
so-
Roblox, there's a lot to do, so I understand.
How long have you had a working Switch for? Like, what month is it?
Seems like this year, right?
What
June
month?
9th.
It's
One
Tuesday?
day. Man.
I remember yours broke and you were waiting out for the Switch. Okay, so you see,
What happened was-
inflation hit my city
Like,
very quickly.
man, that really sucks. I don't think inflation hit my city, thank goodness. It was like a 50, it was like a 50-50.
It was a 50-50.
Yeah, man, I won. I won the 50-50.
You won the 50-50
Yep.
and I lost.
Yep.
You want the inflation
Yep.
50-50?
Yeah, this is
Yeah, do it again, double or nothing.
this is gotcha game inflation. You guys don't understand.
Do it again, double or nothing.
Do it again, double or nothing. You mean double inflation or nothing? Jeez. Gas prices are $12. Good lord.
Oh my god, this you'll better move it. Out of the way.
Adam's apple obviously is what you were gonna say. I can tell.
Exactly.
I can totally understand.
So
I didn't know you knew how to speak English.
Yeah.
The thing is, my birthday was in February, right?
Yeah.
So
And then it got moved to June.
Yeah. And then inflation hit, and your birthday inflated
You're born
to
later.
later this year.
yeah, so I was born yesterday, right?
Yeah, sick. I didn't know inflation can reverse time. It's pretty cool, actually.
I know,
Yeah, that's why
right?
you move to double or nothing.
Yeah, reverse time on like all your investments. You know, you thought you had enough money to retire, now you don't.
Exactly.
That's how inflation works. Just gonna walk away from this scenario. Hi.
Yeah, I thought I was ready to retire too.
That'd be really cool. What are you gonna retire as, Fuzzy?
I don't know. Just, just one of a time.
You're gonna retire as a Loki main in Marvel Rivals?
So I was like, okay, for like the past few years, after my Switch broke, I've been getting like really bad withdrawals. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy myself a regular
play Elden
Switch
Ring
because it's
downstairs,
just
or-
normal price.
Don't have to. Is that what you're saying too?
But yeah, why are there
Um,
two fly fish?
I'll let you know, but I think
I don't know. The game hates us.
The game actually hates us. Oh my goodness.
because it's just too late to start. No, it's not your fault at all. Oh, hi, people. Why?
Well, the game hates me. It gave me a 1.
I mean, it's understandable if you'd be like, you'd be done at this point either way, work. But it's okay. I'm also just very tired.
Alright, this way. Oh,
Gas was $4.59 2 days ago.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
and it
You can pay for my own gas now. Nobody's hiring. What do I even do? What the heck? Oh, I know. You DoorDash, which uses up more gas to then earn money to pay
Great
for the
idea.
gas that you then DoorDash with.
from.
I'm just kidding. That's a terrible business idea, and please don't never do that. Walk up. You know what? This might be the right time to do this.
Did you hear the story? How I went bankrupt. I followed Matt's story.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, what are you guys doing up there?
Oh, we're doing great. I should ask what you guys doing there.
Nothing. Nothing at all. I know not what you're talking about.
I
Fuzzy?
don't know.
See? Oh my gosh, everyone's gonna die out here. Everyone's gonna die out here. What's happening?
Why is there a steel hill left?
Why is there still? Why are there
Why
monsters
is it
in
up
here?
here?
I love how we
I
just.
go up the elevator and there's still that camping there.
I'm not funny.
I was waiting for you.
Questioning life.
Oh yeah, so I have Splatoon now, and
Yay.
I've been playing, and yeah. But I only play when I have time. I don't have time anymore. Okay.
I know.
Oh.
What happened to time? I know not what that is.
There's
Oh!
an adult time is just like imaginary.
Yeah, it just
You know
kind of
how, like,
vanishes.
maps are, like, imaginary numbers? This is imaginary time.
Right. Time don't exist no more. Nobody local is taking someone going to college in the fall, and besides, that's just corporate. Yeah. As in, like, we don't have time or the interest to hire you for short-term work. So at that point, you basically just freelance. And by freelance, we mean, like,
Oh,
I don't know, mow lawns.
Oh,
What happened?
oops.
I saw people in the water.
I may or may not.
Who was swimming?
Kraken, and then I fell in the water
Ah,
because I forgot. It was great.
yeah.
It's just the no swimming zone.
I feel bad for not being around so much time, but summer is soon, and then all will be well. Honestly, no big sweat, Splenninja, because I also... Me and Finn have both been... Now we work 2 jobs to each, and some of us... Sometimes, like, I only have time to stream once a week. If that. We've been so busy. Yeah. We've been
I
mega...
still can't believe you work 2 jobs.
Yep. 2 jobs and 12-hour shifts and no opportunity to really stream sometimes. I think the time I streamed before this was maybe last week, but before that it was like 2 weeks ago. Like, it's just been... It's really far and it's kind of seldom and very in between. Hi. Did you come for food? He's like, oh, it's food. No. It's not for you.
Like,
What?
as a working individual, I can confidently say that I hate working.
As a working individual, confirm. Oh, mud mounts. Wow.
Oh, Mother was
What's the
fun.
weird thing with the mohawk? I know they have one.
Been very tired in our 3 nights. Yeah, that's kind of how it is sometimes. A single mom who works 2 jobs. Yep. It's kind of the energy. Bum, 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 bum. CAR. Car. I think that was meant to be cat. Cat. I was like, car what?
Guard.
Car. There's no cars in my stream. You can't see the cars out in the
Not
street
yet. There's
behind
gonna
me.
be one coming out
Yeah.
the window.
Womp womp. Zuko's a car. Zuko
This
is
is
a car.
Fortnite now. There's gonna be a car coming through your
Exactly.
window.
No, but there is an inside joke where I think
There's a lot of big
Vasco
guys over here.
Vasco used to play Car Quest, and so anytime Vasco would come into a stream, people would say car and he would say quest to finish out the exercise, if you will. See the eggs on the map. Ah, yeah, we're good. We're good. Here, I'll throw one up right there. Ugh.
But they just
Oh, nice, I got it.
hit me at the same time.
Ah! Goodbye. Ta-da! As a housekeeper who has to help her mother unit keep the bills going in the right places, it'd be tiring, yes. Yep, yep, yep. Zuko the car. Keep the bills going in the right places at the right time. Thanks, Fuzzy. Alright, I'm gonna go fight a war.
That's not mine.
I definitely, I was helping, I promise. While I was working on my school day, I tried to convince Vic to play Xenoblade 1 again. I think it worked, kind of. Peer pressure will usually work, most of the time.
I'm winning
Down here.
before.
Uh-oh. I died.
I can never get the angle right on that.
Tried to convince Vic to play. Did she start playing? I think I remember when Vic was starting to play Xenoblade 1. We talked about it, like, I think she raided me, or I saw a thumbnail and then I visited her later. I can't remember, but I think I recall her playing with Shulk and everyone. I do remember that being a thing. Boa.
That's great.
No, it's bad. It's not great.
Look, this is a no swimming zone.
No swim zone. That's funny.
I'm sorry, Fuzzy. The water just looks so clean.
Oh, that's
That was 6 years ago. Oh my gosh. Stop. That's crazy.
I don't think the water's that clean.
Whoa.
oh, guys, I went for a swim.
Nuclear explosion over here.
Me too.
Oh no!
No swimming zone.
Where are you guys? Where did you guys? Oh, that's awful.
I almost went that.
Okay. The booyah bomb attached to something that was not you guys.
Oh, I see. It got blocked.
It
Yeah,
blocked.
it
It
got
got
blocked
blocked
by
by
the
something in my way.
Got blocked by the flying one, the one that takes
yeah.
the eggs.
Oh no, that's crazy. I was like, sure, I got a booyah bomb for my friends. No. No.
See, I went to go bait a little UFO thing, and then
Mhm.
everyone smacked me, and I fell in the water.
And
I went over the.
You
I
mean-
went over the railing.
You mean the bait worked? That's what you're saying? Guys, they took the bait for sure.
Yeah, too well.
I took the bait and Fuzzy with it.
Mm-hmm.
I just
As
Well,
a
the
person
good
who
news is
focuses
we're
on
maxed
maintaining
out,
my
so
home,
if
I
we-
also hate work. Yes. This is
If
true.
we do end up, winning, we'll get the big blue guy.
Ouroboros guy.
Yeah, that guy.
I already gave my dad his birthday present. It's super advanced, 'cause my gosh. Drove me up a wall, but now he's getting his dental stuff done. Here. Have a gift. Vic was saying something about Xenoblade. I don't usually think this, but I've been visiting these streams for a third of my life. That's insane, Sponge.
not be saying that right now.
That's illegal.
2026?
Stop that.
Nah.
I'm glad to have been streaming that long, but also it's terrifying. And I will say Splatoon does really take me back though, because Splatoon was such a huge component of it too. Like playing Splatoon 2 for over 2,000 hours is what I had in that game eventually, and most of it was streaming or hanging out with you guys.
Playing Thunderdome.
Playing Thunderdome, coming up with like weird,
yeah.
goofy
Your
alternate
Power
game
Slams
modes.
game.
Yeah,
That half
Don't like
people
thinking
didn't
hard
follow
about
the
it.
rules
No,
and
no,
ended
no.
up throwing clams in the basket anyway.
that's very right.
No matter how many times we tell people don't throw the clams in the basket.
Yep, did not work. Don't throw the clams in the basket. If I could do 2020 again, oh boy, that'd be an interesting time.
Again, I'd sleep.
I would sleep. I mean,
So
I wouldn't,
fair.
but like, 2020 was a
I'm so
very
tired all the time.
2020 was a very interesting time.
I should have gotten that sleep when I was.
Darren's, I'm feeling a bit sad. Last week, one of the largest Yu-Gi-Oh content creators, passed away from cancer. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that was last week. I think I had heard news about it, but I didn't realize that it was, so recent as well.
Don't worry, and we saved those eggs.
I'm clipping that.
Stop that.
That was too funny.
Well, and we saved the eggs, but for what price?
Did somebody jump off in the end?
I saw him.
No, we were standing on the shore trying to get prepared. One of the guys that was stealing some eggs,
Uh-huh.
and a random, what are they called? The shield guys.
Steelhead.
They were-
Wait, no.
Scrappy shield guys, whatever they're
Crapper.
Scrapper.
Yeah. Yeah, so one of those guys was passing back into the ocean,
Ah!
and he just managed to hit me on his way out, and I fell in the water.
What did
I
you
love
so
the-
bad?
I love like the
He came out
gentle nudge that you get from a scrapper. It's like not gentle at all, but it's just a huge bump.
Hey, just like the purple flopper, though. They're gentle too.
No, they're not. Who's telling you these lies? The flipper floppers?
Yeah.
That's funny. I should go to sleep now. I'll be around earlier next time. That's okay. The other side of this, the other side of
Why
this
is there
is
so
Fun
many
Ninja is
fishes?
that I will start streaming earlier. Is what it really is.
There's so many shields.
Stop.
You know, I'm moving this area. Take cover.
Okay.
Did it work?
Even if I'm doing work while I watch.
No.
Perfect. And I think I'll also try and stream.
Guys, I'm nuking this
stream
area
early.
again.
You're what? I'm nuking this area. Why is there
I'm gonna die.
so much here? Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm nuking this area.
Guys, I ran it, dude.
Guys, I ran out of nukes.
Guys, we're fine though.
What is what game? What
Guys,
game
abandoned
is?
ship.
What game is like that? Oh, it's kind of like
Relationship.
it's like when we play Helldivers with we play Helldivers together with Finn and I, but it ends up being hey, I'm nuking this area. What? Because friendly fire damage is actually damaging. Good night, chat. I'm tired. Good night, Splenninja. I'm glad you enjoyed the beach. I'm glad that you got your work done, and we'll catch up with you another time when you're available, and when I'm streaming earlier, and when.
Mr. Grizz doesn't pay me enough to spot salmons.
Mr. Grizz never paid you enough for splatting salmons.
Never
Dang, I'm underpaid.
Underpaid, overworked.
What, in game or in real life?
Both.
What?
Oh, so
Yeah,
fair.
sorry, I don't have the Phenomon voice command of what?
What?
Oh, what?
Annoying downtown.
Oh boy, oh boy.
This way is so much more calmer than that.
Fun fact, the first time I heard about the phrase hindsight 2020 was after 2020, so I thought it was referring to COVID, not hindsight 2020. Yep, if only back then we knew what we knew now. That's so funny.
See, 2020 was.
It was a time.
It was. It just was.
I went first, man.
Oh crap!
Oh boy.
You guys didn't see that.
No, I threw a bomb though.
You got it.
Hooray!
We didn't get to go home yet.
Remember
We
when
gotta work
Skull
overtime.
would blow us up in game? I remember that all the time, yes. Quite often.
My Switch is fighting.
I don't really think these are great weapons for this.
I think the only. Okay,
Just gonna say it now.
I'm gonna try to hit. I'm gonna try to hit it. I think I can reach it. I can reach it. Protect me. Or don't. Up to you.
Or don't. I mean, we tried. Oh, where's it? It has to go all the way around here?
This seems terrible.
Goodness. These are some very, Oh.
Blew it out.
Should bring this over here.
Oh, I can hit it with a roller. Okay, I wasn't walking where I was going.
Hey, you're just looking straight up. Oh my gosh.
Hey, it was going well until I found the water. How many flipper floppers over here?
Uh-oh, I got bumped.
Oh, Eel got behind me.
Oh, run!
Run for your life.
Oh, let's go catch Coffin.
Oh my goodness. So close. Can't even see Blocko's. Get him! Just hit him with the eggs. Should have done that from the very beginning.
Blast him.
Nah!
Close.
Nice.
Dang, we almost had him.
Almost.
That's funny. Nice.
Just fight it
Do we
forever,
have-
we kill it eventually.
Do we have an idea of when the next Splatfest is going to be? Is there any news of that?
I did it this week.
What? What?
Didn't they announce it in the direct?
I don't know.
Did they?
I know they announced one in the direct. I don't know when it is.
Hmm.
They announced them, but I don't know when it is, though.
All right. I'm up for one more to do super bonus things
Oh wait, no, it's 7-Eleven.
because I'm at 12, like almost 1200. And then I'm gonna need to go to bed after this. Is 10 for old man? You don't talk to me.
I relate to that.
I will.
What? I relate to that.
That's so funny. No, don't go.
Oh,
Oh no. Hi, Ethan. I'm sorry, buddy. Ethan always comes in at the time when I'm about to go. Dag nabbit.
Ethan, if it makes you feel better, I'll play Fortnite later.
Oh yeah. Fuzzy will play Fortnite with you. Hi, Ethan. How's your
Give me the 0 point guy.
How's your stuff going? Yeah, what's new in Fortnite nowadays?
You collect little guys and you can extract them and they give you guns.
Oh, cool.
Do you remember the sprites, like the water sprite?
Yep.
Those are back, but now they do.
Ah. Okay, fancy, cool, neat.
And you basically collect them like Pokemon.
Yes. But Fuzzy just ain't the same! What do you mean?
Wow.
Did I get you fuzzy? I can't tell.
Yeah, you blame me now.
Is, are you saying that Fuzzy ain't the same as Matt, or Fuzzy ain't the same as he was before?
Yeah, Matt, come play Fortnite with us.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Sounds
what
good.
he means.
Ah, yes, got it, heard. I'll come quit my game, I'll quit my stream here so I can go offline and play Fortnite. Even
Matt,
though...
when you're in bed, just play on your Switch.
Even though I know that will not work. I will not want to play Fortnite on my Switch. I know some people do, but some people is not include Matt.
But it's a great
tried.
experience.
I think I tried playing various games. I tried playing various games on my Switch or on a handheld. It's just not viable. Tried real hard, but no chance. I think this might be a good opportunity for this.
I'm not. I'm really kind of abandoned ship. Hey, Ange, Rob's over here.
Yeah.
Well,
Ange is just chilling. She's like, I'm good. I've done my
It's not good.
I've done my due diligence. I've done my duty.
I've done
Did
my time.
anime book of this mode on Splatoon 3 side order. It was a good read and interesting how they did the story. Is that in like the Splatoon manga type thing, or something different?
I still can't believe.
Why should we go? Or who has the roller?
I do.
Why is the path you made on Kirby?
Pretty bad. I forgot they had PvE in Splatoon. Oh. Yeah, PvE Splatoon is like the only Splatoon I really enjoy playing. Also, I don't know if we talked about this before, but I finally read the fine print. The fine print on what? Oh, new hero and new... Oh.
Yup.
New hero and new hero quest in Splatoon... Xenoblade 3. Yeah, guys, did you hear the new hero content? That's cool. As part of like the as part of like the improvements and additions go. The Switch 2
Yep, that's
version.
for the Switch 2 edition. And then 2 also has a new blade quest.
Oh, fun. Alright, I'm trying to get to you guys. Get over here.
Bro, I missed.
Well, survey says we're gonna need a lot of stuff here. Why isn't my wave breaker hitting you, Waco? That's stupid.
I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
Server said we're gonna need more time.
Xenoblade 2 has a rip. I don't know. We're gonna see if I get to 1200. The Splatoon manga. Cool. If I get 1200, game will tell me whether I play one more or not. Meanwhile, everyone's saying, play one more. Play one more. But I didn't start my replay of the series because I've been wanting to. Oh yeah, that's fair. You could replay the series now and then get the new blades coming in. Who would have thought? Who would have thought in 2026 we would have gotten more stuff? Oh, that's 100 points. That's... Okay.
Man, I was hoping it was gonna be like 1199.
That would have been really funny. Been like, game says you're stuck here, sir. No games for you. All right, Ange, thank you for hosting. Thank you for hosting Splat Games. I miss this game tremendously, actually. And
And
Fuzzy,
you never play with me.
excuse me, did I just play with you now? You cannot say never while I'm literally in game with you. ATM, literally in the minute, at the moment right now. That's crazy.
Man, you never play with
Right.
me.
That's true, Fuzzy. I don't.
I'll play with
Anyways, as we were saying, Fuzzy, I just played Gambling with Friends with you last stream, and I played Elden Ring with Blocko following that. So all of y'all in this VC right now, I have played with very recently.
you.
I don't even think Blocko was gonna put up an argument, but I gave one anyway. That's so funny.
That argument
When
has
was the last time you played
squashed
Dead by
before
Daylight
leaving
with me?
my mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Those are
Alright,
my.
it's the same time next year, right?
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Haha.
Putting
Funny
it
jokes.
on my calendar.
Funny jokes. Next week. Thank you very much. One man's week.
Yeah,
is
Matt, when was the last time you played Dead by Daylight with me? Oh, right, never.
last year, for sure. It's been a
You
minute.
didn't
Last
play it
one
with me.
time, man.
And last week, as we've learned,
Oh, okay, you did?
one man's week is another man's year. What's the difference? It's all the same. It's not, I know. Scaling
how
of
the saying goes?
scaling of
Thank you
time,
for playing.
for sure. Thank
Have
you,
fun.
Ange. Absolutely.
Thanks for the games.
Yeah, I'll play. I'll definitely play some. I'll play some Splatfest if we have a Splatfest available. I'll play some more
Excellent.
Salmon Run when we do Salmon Run stuff. You can play with me recently. Yeah, you're right, RTM. And if I went through every single person in chat, I think I would I would run out of time. Run out of time.
You hang
Just...
out with Finn all the time. You
I
should.
know. I haven't played with Finn in like probably 24 hours. Such a shame. Shucks. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I had a lot of fun. I know this was a bit of a shorter stream, but it was also just a nice thing to do to hang out and catch up with you guys. So,
Yeah.
thank you.
Nothing wrong with just chatting.
That's why I call it a streaming something, because we find something that we end up
That's
doing.
not what it's called. It's called streaming stuff.
Yes, streaming stuff, streaming something, streaming
True, there's a
things.
difference.
These. All right. Good night,
It's the
VC.
Angela
Thanks for the fun. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Ange,
Good
for
night.
hosting. Thanks for playing Blocko.
Good night.
Thanks for all the shenanigans, Fuzzy. It's like specifically oriented at him. All right. Good night. It's so funny. All right. And for the rest of you goofy goobers, thank you for hanging out. I will. I'm not sure. No promises. I'm not sure when my next stream will be, so I'll try and give you guys as much of a little heads up as I can. Honestly, kind of just enjoying the streaming stuff vibes. Because it also kind of depends on who's available and who's in chat. Like, for example, Skull had to go to bed, which was totally fine. But if Skull was awake, I would play some Elden Ring. But alas, Ange is playing Splatoon, so here we are. Maybe I'll play Team Fortress 2 with drawing next round. Who knows? But anyway, take care of yourselves. Thank you for stream. Thank you guys. Appreciate you all. As Spawn Ninja was telling us, it's been a long time. It's been some years. So thank you guys for always sticking around and popping in when you can. You guys could be doing anything else right now, but you chose to be here. So thanks for your time. I appreciate it a lot. All right, peeps. I'll catch you later this week or next time, whenever that is. Bye. Take care. I'll tell you guys more stories about cool things next time. Bye for now.